Advanced English conversations, school scenarios and interactions. Where did Paul find the history book he was looking for? Paul found the history book in the school library. Why was Nancy late to her math class yesterday? Nancy was late because she missed the school bus. What did Paul and his friends do during lunch break? They played soccer on the school field. How often does the school organize science fairs? The school organizes science fairs twice a year. What subject does Nancy enjoy the most, and why? Nancy enjoys literature because she loves reading novels. What project is Paul working on for his art class? Paul is creating a sculpture for his art class project. Where did the students go for their geography field trip? The students visited a local nature reserve for their field trip. How did Nancy prepare for her biology exam? Nancy prepared by studying her notes and reviewing past exams. What role does Paul have in the school play? Paul is playing the lead role in the school play. What activity does Nancy participate in after school? Nancy participates in the school debate club after school. Why was the school assembly held in the gymnasium today? The assembly was held in the gymnasium because the auditorium was under renovation. How did Paul contribute to the school newspaper? Paul wrote an article about the recent sports events for the school newspaper. What did Nancy present in her science class project? Nancy presented a project on renewable energy sources in her science class. Where do students usually have their lunch at school? Students usually have their lunch in the school cafeteria. How does Paul commute to school every day? Paul commutes to school by riding his bicycle. What special event is the school planning for next month? The school is planning a cultural festival for next month. How did Nancy and her team prepare for the school quiz competition? They prepared by practicing with sample questions and studying various topics. What is Paul's favorite subject, and what does he like about it? Paul's favorite subject is mathematics because he enjoys solving problems. What extracurricular activity does Nancy enjoy the most? Nancy enjoys participating in the school choir the most. Where did Paul and his classmates go for their history excursion? They went to a historical museum for their history excursion.
Learn basic English. 20 common questions and answers for grocery shopping. Do you have fresh apples today? Yes, we have fresh apples available. How much does a kilogram of bananas cost? It costs 2 per kilogram. Can I get a discount if I buy more oranges? Yes, you can get a discount for buying in bulk. Where can I find the tomatoes? The tomatoes are in the vegetable section. Are these strawberries sweet? Yes, they are very sweet and juicy. Can I taste one grape before buying? Sure, you can try one. How many apples do I need for a pie? You need about 5 apples. Do you sell organic vegetables here? Yes, we have organic options available. Is there a special offer on watermelons today? Yes, there is a 10% discount on watermelons. How much is a bunch of fresh spinach? It's 1.50 per bunch. Can you help me pick some ripe avocados? Yes, I can help you choose the ripe ones. Do you have any fresh lemons today? Yes, we have fresh lemons in stock. Are these carrots good for making juice? Yes, they are perfect for juice. How much are the red bell peppers? They are 3 per kilogram. Can I pay by credit card here? Yes. We accept credit card payments. What time do you open in the morning? We open at 8 a.m. every day. Is there a place to weigh the fruits before buying? Yes. The scale is near the fruit section. How long will the cherries stay fresh? They will stay fresh for about 1 week. Can I return the fruits if they are not fresh? Yes. You can return them with a receipt. Do you deliver groceries to homes? Yes. We offer home delivery service.
Mastering countable and uncountable nouns. Easy English Candy for beginners. What is a countable noun? A countable noun is something we can count, like apple or book. What is an uncountable noun? An uncountable noun is something we cannot count, like water or rice. Can we say one rice? No, rice is uncountable, so we say some rice. Is apple countable or uncountable? Apple is countable, we can say 1 apple or 2 apples. How do we make milk countable? We can say a glass of milk or a bottle of milk. Can I use a with sugar? No, sugar is uncountable, so we say some sugar. What's an example of a countable noun? Chair is a countable noun, we can say 1 chair or 3 chairs. Is water countable or uncountable? Water is uncountable, we say some water. How do I make bread countable? You can say a slice of bread or a loaf of bread. Can we say an information? No, information is uncountable, we say some information. Is car countable or uncountable? Car is countable, we can say 1 car or 2 cars. Can I say 2 advices? No, advice is uncountable, we say some advice. How do we talk about coffee in a countable way? We can say a cup of coffee or 2 cups of coffee. Is money countable? No, money is uncountable, we say some money. Can I use many with books? Yes, book is countable, so we can say many books. Can I say a knowledge? No, knowledge is uncountable, we say some knowledge. Is dog countable or uncountable? Dog is countable, we can say 1 dog or 3 dogs. Can I use a with happiness? No, happiness is uncountable, so we say some happiness. How do I make juice countable? We can say a glass of juice or a bottle of juice. Is friend countable or uncountable? Friend is countable, we can say 1 friend or 2 friends.
Real English conversations, making new friends. Hello, everyone. Today, we have a special video for you. We're going to show you a simple but meaningful conversation between 2 people who are meeting for the first time.
That's right, Albert. It's all about making new friends and the kind of questions we can ask to get to know someone better. Let's get started.
Hi there. I'm Albert. I don't think we've met before.
Hi, Albert. I'm Bianca. It's nice to meet you. Yes, it's our first time meeting.
Bianca, that's a beautiful name. Do you know what it means?
Thank you, Albert. Yes, it means white in Italian. How about your name?
Oh, my name is quite common. It means noble and bright. Not as interesting as yours, I must say.
I think all names have their own charm. So, Albert, what brings you here today?
I'm here to learn more about English conversations and how to make friends. What about you, Bianca?
Same here. I believe understanding and speaking English well can open many doors, especially in making friends from all over the world.
Absolutely, Bianca. Speaking of which, where are you from?
I'm from Brazil. And you?
I'm from Canada. It's quite interesting how English connects people from different countries, isn't it?
Yes, it really is. What do you like to do in your free time, Albert?
I love reading and hiking. There's something about nature that's so peaceful. And reading, well, it's like traveling without moving. What about you, Bianca?
I enjoy painting and learning new languages. Like you said, it's another form of travel. Exploring new cultures through art and language is fascinating.
It sounds like we both love exploring. Maybe you could teach me some Portuguese, and I could help you with your English?
That sounds like a great idea, Albert. It's always more fun to learn with a friend.
Definitely. Making friends is not just about having fun, though. It's about learning from each other, growing, and experiencing life together.
So true, Albert. I believe every person we meet has a story to tell and something new to teach us.
Exactly, Bianca. And speaking of stories, what's one interesting fact about yourself?
Let me think. I've climbed the highest mountain in Brazil. What about you?
That's impressive. Well, I've written a short story that got published in a local magazine.
Wow, that's amazing, Albert. We both have our little adventures, don't we?
Yes, we do, Bianca. And that's what makes meeting new people so exciting. You never know what stories you'll hear or what you'll learn.
Absolutely, Albert. And that's the beauty of friendship and connecting with others.
Well, that's it for our conversation today. We hope you found it helpful and interesting.
Yes, and remember, making friends is about showing interest in others, listening, and sharing parts of yourself.
Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more English conversations. Let us know in the comments what topics you'd like us to cover next.
Bye for now, and keep practicing your English.